We're live now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my page. It's Jenny here. I do have interviews every week to different professions that just to share their story, why they want to start this online business. And today we have Geline here, and she is actually is one of my accountability partners. Jalene's been very great leaders, I would say, in the group because she always have all different kind of ideas, share with us, and we learn each other from each other. We learn from her a great deal. And today I'd like to introduce Jeline to us and just share her story. I'll let her introduce herself first. Hi, Jeline. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Jenny. Thank you for those kind words. Wow.
Well,
I
that
didn't see
was
myself as a leader, but yeah, no, thank you. We were just talking about, our group is amazing that it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing to get to know Jenny and the rest of our accountability partners. And we met through this online business. So yeah, I'm grateful. And thank you for having me on your page and to all your followers who are watching us live and also on the replay. So I'm Jeline Fisette. Originally from the Philippines, I'm a portfolio administrator for BC Public Service. I still work full time, and I'm doing this business on the side. And I'm a wife, a mom of 4 kids, so very busy.
very
But
busy mom.
anyone can definitely do this business if you're strong white to make changes for you and your family's future. So thank you.
Yeah, that's sometimes when I think about that, wow, how do you find the time to do that? How does that, so what situation back then that make you decided to want to do online business?
Yeah, so it's a combination of so many events in my life. I think that pushes me to really do look into another stream of income. First and foremost, I've shared this before. When my dad passed away 10 years ago, it was tight financially, and sometimes you can't really not help your family back home. So even if I have my own family, you want to be able to help them when they're in need as well. So, and I feel bad too that sometimes we have to dip into my kids savings account or educational plans in order to help family members. And I feel bad that I have to do that, but at the same time it's my family that's at stake, right? And then so I started looking for another stream of income. I used to do traditional side hustles such as, I do clean buildings. I did cleaning buildings. I did food delivery. I did waitressing at some point. So I tried all that. But then having 4 kids, it really killed me. The mom guilt really killed me, knowing that I'm already working full time, like 40 hours a week. And then during few nights a week, I will still be away and being away from my kids more. So it's just killing me. And then my husband, he works like 10 to 12 hours a day. So having him take care of the kids after work, it's just too much. So I feel like it's not a healthy kind of balance for all of us. I know. And that's when I started looking, searching for stream of income. And then that's when this online business opportunity came about. So I have my coach who sent me a link actually back in 2019, but at that point I wasn't ready. I feel like online stuff, I'm pretty skeptical. So I told her, and I was so pregnant with my youngest son too, so I said I don't think I can do anything at this point. My hormones are all raging and so I said not at that time. But then a couple of years later I noticed the changes, positive changes in her financial life. She was a single mom before. She used to have 3 jobs and she quit all that. She went to school. And that's when I became really curious. And she was posting on her social media about, oh, this online business allowed me to travel, to give back to her parents, to give back to ministry. And I was just, I need to find out more. And so I messaged her. And that's when she sent me the link again to the webinar. And this time I really watched, I really paid attention, and I was just blown away that this opportunity exists. Like regular, normal people who are just like me and you doing the business, because I'm always scared that I might have to be a big influencer to do this. But no, seeing regular people working, hardworking parents doing this and just being themselves, I told myself that if these people can do it, maybe I can too.
Yes.
So yeah, that's where it all started.
Yeah, it's like I think most of the parents are can relate, like just like you said, digging out of your the little piggy bank from children's, like that's what I did too. Like I had some savings for my kids for their education, but it come to the point that I had to take the money out because like like the bank account goes to like a red colors, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, how am I gonna do that, right? Like that just, it's very stressful, and it's heartbroken when you do that because you're kind of like have some hope for your kids' futures and you're taking away from it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so yeah, that's it's really, I am sure there are lots of people can relate. um that's great because like just like you and me, everybody's like every day, just a normal people like us are running this business. So what make you think that you can do this business then?
hmm So, like I mentioned a while ago, when I saw those people who are just like me are doing the business, I told myself, if these people can do it, I can too. And then looking at my why for doing it, I said, what are my options though? Like, okay, I can continue doing the traditional side hustles, being away from my kids, earning very capped amount every month. And then if I'm not there physically, I'm not paid, right? Unlike this one where I can do it while I'm with my kids, while they're napping, while they're watching TV, while vacationing, traveling with them, I can definitely do this business. And the thing is, I'm very teachable. I know that if I know that there is something at the end of the tunnel that's really great for my family, I'm willing to take a chance. And what am I gonna lose? Of course,
Right,
there is investment, but I felt like just going to university, you have to invest, you have to learn, it
right.
takes time. But if I see, like just recently I posted that one of our young couple became mortgage free in 5 years, under
Yeah,
5 years of doing the business, that alone speaks the power of this business. Like, why not? I will do whatever it is I need
yeah,
to do to be able to be at that point where you're mortgage free in 5 years, even 5 to 7 years, right? I
right,
don't mind it, but I know that going into the business is also hard work, determination and perseverance, right? It's not always easy. It's actually very challenging because you really have to assess yourself, like how strong you want this.
right,
Because if you're not that strong, if your why is not that strong, you will easily give up. Many
right.
times I felt like giving up, but I told myself that, what are your options? So, and you see all these people traveling, you see all these people being debt free, you see all these people becoming mortgage free, and they're just like you. So what's stopping you? So that's how my mindset shift. um I have so much skepticism in myself, I have so much doubt if I can do it, but I just do what I need to do and learn from so many people, reach out, ask help, because I know that I needed help. I have to acknowledge that I can't do this on my own. And thank you to you guys, our accountability group. You guys are life changers in how I felt like I have a home, a group in this core group, because we have so much of us. We have about almost 200,000 now. So you have to be able to be proactive in reaching out to people and build that connection, because it's hard to do this business by yourself. You have a coach and mentor that will also be assigned to you, but don't hesitate to reach out to people that you connect with, that you feel like, wow, these people, I can journey with them, which exactly what we did with our accountability group. So I know that if I just open my mind and do whatever it needs to be done, I will become successful too. So
Yes, yes, absolutely. I think for, lots of people, they see lots of opportunities online and they all want to try it, right? And for me, when before I start this online business, I was, actually doing something else online too. But there was no help and there was no support. So I was pretty much all doing by myself, like, like imagine just almost like you learn a second language. If there's no guidance, there's no book to follow, what do, right? You just struggle to so much, unless like like the accountability group like you just mentioned. We have so many different groups, and I would just the other day I was interviewed the other one, and then the lady, and we're just talking about, the different groups. There's a group of, older people, new people, with a different kind of, social media platforms or whatever you like to do, right? There are tons of them you can get support, you can get help with, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
just so incredible.
Yeah.
So, what have you learned since you joined?
A
Please
lot.
share. Yeah, share some of
I
your.
have learned so much about myself, my strengths, my weaknesses, which is, it's humbling experience knowing that, you have a certain impression of yourself that, you think you know some stuff, but then coming into the business, I was back to basics, back to zero, because I have nothing. I don't know anything about social media marketing and online marketing. So it's definitely challenging, but I learned so much about how, like, it gave me so much hope how we can scale this business, and there's no cap to our income. It depends on your effort, right? It's not a get rich quick. So it depends on you. If you're happy with like a $2,000 extra a month, that's fine. If you want just 500, that's fine. But if you want higher, it is definitely possible. So it gave me so much personal development too. Like that's one of the things that I didn't expect I will really gain from this experience, but it definitely helped. Like right now, I am so scared of, before I found the business, I was so scared to start a business, to become an entrepreneur. The rest of my families, they're pretty, risk takers. I'm not, I wasn't. So I'm just like, I'm just going to go to a 9 to 5, with a great job, get a great job. And then I will retire in maybe 20 years. But then this business opened up possibilities for me that I can shorten my working life, and I'll be able to enjoy my life and enjoy my family while I still can, instead of me traveling when I'm old and can't travel anymore. So there's just so much possibilities that's out there, and learning about social media marketing, gaining confidence, being, learning about leadership, which you mentioned, which I'm really thankful that you guys noticed that we all learn to be leaders because of this business. You become, you initiate, you learn, then you share. So that's being a great leader. You don't have to have a specific rank to be a leader, but it's just gaining confidence in yourself that sharing this information will benefit other people, and sharing our business opportunity can definitely change people's lives. It's not just like, okay, you're going to earn this much, but no, you're changing their lives, you're helping them change their lives. So it has to start from you. You have to be a leader first, you have to change yourself first before you can, you can lead this people to changing their lives. And that alone gave me so much purpose. So it's not just about my family. Obviously, the main reason why I started a business is my family, but seeing so many leaders in our community, and it's not just about money for them, I got really inspired. I told myself that this is the kind of business that I want to be part of, and these are the kind of leaders I want to become one day, because it's just amazing. They're just living the life of purpose, and just living a happy life and joyful life. And sometimes we're so stuck with our 9 to 5 grind, just paying bills and not enjoying life. And that's not what I want for myself. That's not what I want from my kids. I want us to be able to enjoy life more. And this business definitely gave me so much hope and so much positivity that it will happen.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. Like you're talking about being a leader, you're already a leader in our group because all
You.
the ideas, all the suggestions, I just feel like, it's not just financial, part of the benefit that we're doing the online business. Like just like you said, once we have that point that we're able to help others, that make a huge difference, right? Like just like say for example, if you on the road and you see some people are in their miserable or difficulty, whatever, you can give a hand. That's a help, right? And that makes you feel good. Like we never really know, we never really like realize that we could do that until after this business, we learned about ourselves too, how much we can grow and how much we can learn and how much we can help others, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just incredible experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for all the experience you shared. So last question, I'll just ask you, I won't take you too much of your time. Would you recommend this business to anybody?
Oh, 100%. I used to be scared sharing this business with my friends and family. And I have to be honest, I am not fully confident of what I know. I'm still a little skeptical when I first started the business. But when I really immersed myself in our community, when I really immersed myself of the potential of this business and how it can, like I said, can change so many people's lives. It can change the trajectory of people's life. It can change our family and our kids and the legacy we can give to them. It just, yeah, what else? There's nowhere else in the world that you can find this business as amazing as this. The community is amazing. The system is amazing. The people that you get to work with is amazing. The products that were affiliated, they are just incredible. So learning this and having this kind of business that has so much flexibility that you don't have to sacrifice your time with your family, where else can you find that? so
Yeah.
so for me, I would definitely recommend it, although I know that some people are still hesitant to try it out. But if you or anyone is also looking for a way to supplement your income and change your family's life for the better, don't hesitate to look, study, do your due diligence. Like I mentioned in one of the interviews, like, don't wait for a desperate situation to happen
Right.
for you to find another source of income. When
Right.
my dad passed away, I was financially struggling and it was hard.
Right.
But you just continue what you're doing, and living abroad is not cheap. The
No.
cost of living is pretty expensive. We're both immigrants, so we know that. And we thought initially when we go to a foreign country, our lives will be perfect. But they didn't know how expensive it is to living in this country, raising our kids, their activities, and saving for our retirement, because we don't want to be dependent on our kids when we grow old, and we
No.
have growing parents or old, you know aging parents that we also want to help out, or siblings we want to help, or cousins or relatives. So that alone can definitely make you think. So if you're happy with your life right now, that's great. But at the same time, look into opportunities that can fasten your life to a better future, and
Right.
give you more quality of life.
Right. Yeah. Just like you said, sometimes when things happen and we're not prepared, we leave us regret in life, right? And we don't want that to happen, right? We always want to have the whatever the opportunity comes and we take it and say we don't have any regrets at the end, right? And we don't want to, like, from 5 years from now, I would be like, oh, I wish I could have started, then. But I mean, like, time goes fast. They don't wait for us, and then we don't want to leave the same kind of situation to our children either, right? We'd rather create a better future for them. So, right, that's what our goal is, our purpose is, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, thank you so much, Aline, for your time today. I really appreciate that, and I wish you all the best with all your business. And
Thank
hopefully we'll
you.
talk to you soon. Okay.
We will definitely. Do you want to invite them to our webinar too?
Yes, definitely. So, whoever's interested can either register your name and email into Jalene's website or my website. You can get a free webinar and just learn more about our online business. And we'll see you there. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you, Jenny, for this time, and thank you to your followers. So I hope that we gave value to them on this interview. And yeah, feel free to connect with us if you guys have any questions.
Yes. Thank you, Jillian.
All
We'll
right,
see you
thank you.
soon.
Have a good
Okay.
day. Okay, bye.
Bye.